Hello and welcome to today's daily intuitive message. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. Today's daily intuitive message. So it's to see what's going on for your next 24. Okay. So if this is your first time here, hello and welcome. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages. So as I receive those messages, I will be relaying those to you. Sometimes they are symbolic, and other times they're meant to be literal. So just take it as it resonates, and so we can get started. All right. Now this is a timeless. That means that it's meant for whenever you find this. Okay, and it's for your next 24 hours. Good morning. It's evening here in California, but good morning to those on the other side of the world. Always excited to see that. I love that. Now, this is collective energy. So as I receive the energy, I will be channeling into stuff that may resonate with you. So go ahead and, you can kindly take that. And whatever doesn't resonate for you, compassionately leave it for the person that needs to hear it most, because that's often how these work, where I will be picking up on the energy that needs to be spoken rather than choosing. It's not where I just go and choose. It's what needs to be spoken. Okay. Thank you. I'm seeing candles, and I see that the candles are, I see a person that's holding a candle, and the candle that they're holding is in their hand, and it's a pillar candle. Okay. Now, I used to sell candles when I was younger, so I know the different sizes and stuff. And so there's a pillar candle that I'm seeing. The pillar candles are the big candles you would see near fireplaces and stuff like that. They're big, and they're almost the biggest, but they're not the biggest. They're about like this, and then they're like this, right? And I'm seeing like a woman holding it like this, and but she's not like a older woman. She's more of like a young lady, and she's holding it like this. But I see her from like childhood to adulthood, that transition, that she's holding that candle. It's a white candle. It's speaking of the purity. There's so much purity lately. I've seen a lot of white lately. Before I came on and I did a little meditation, I was feeling giving, like giving. I was seeing visions of giving. I was feeling giving. I was seeing different people in expressing giving. Most of them were like old to young, old to young. This is talking about experienced to inexperienced, old to young. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. It's Father's Day here in the States. But happy Father's Day out there to everyone. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. This is trusting the pure in heart. Trusting the pure in heart. When I say trusting the pure in heart, I mean when we're trusting ourselves. So trust the part of yourself that's pure. Trust the part of yourself that's divine. Because we all are. Spoiler alert. We're all divine. I see like two men playing chess, and then I see a little kid that's like right there waiting to play. It's like waiting their turn to play and like watching, like standby, being on standby, like I know I'm gonna be able to play someday. Yeah. In the next 24 hours, you may be teaching somebody something. You may be learning something. Because there's teaching and learning. Because I feel like the giving is feeling like, I mean, it could be giving in so many aspects, but I feel the most of it, the majority of it, of this giving nature, is the giving of experience. It's like somebody who's experienced that gives someone else who's inexperienced an idea, gives them a leading edge. It's like that. It's like, because I see like the young person who's watching, and it's kind of like they're watching, and then the older people, it's like giving. It's a giving. Sorry, I have a dinosaur in the background. Okay, here we go. And then, let's see here. We gain power from again and again allowing ourselves to choose the kind of recklessness that allows us to be vulnerable, genuine, and brave in pursuit of our dreams. So some of you guys may be seeing creativity, being able to kind of like creatively explore ideas as a reckless decision. And it's saying, take that reckless leap into creativity, because that's where like all of this gain is going to come from. It's going to come from doing something that's outside of the box. It's going to come from doing something that it's genuine. It's genuine. But there is a bit of a vulnerability that comes with you being reckless, because even though it says allowing ourselves to choose the kind of recklessness that allows us to be vulnerable, yeah. But I feel like you also need to express a little bit of vulnerability, like maybe going, okay, yeah, maybe I don't have all the answers, or maybe, yeah, let's see where we can take this type of deal. This is in many different aspects, because I'm seeing it in, and it's being vocal, and it's being vocal in so many different areas, because I see like all these colors, and all these colors are like symbolizing like people using this creativity in like all kinds of aspects. I'm seeing it with love, I'm seeing it with business, and I'm seeing it within like other different areas of your life, like allowing yourself to be creative. So some of you guys may have like that. Again, it's taking me back to like those people that like to do things in a very uniform order, and it's like, well, you're gonna get the same results if you do a uniform order. I mean, you'll get really good results with uniform order. But to have a powerful result, you have to do a powerful thing. And the way you do a powerful thing is by doing something creative, doing something you haven't done before, doing something that you may even put you out of your comfort zone in some aspect. This is doing something out of the norm, which may be called reckless, but it may also not be called reckless. It might be just something that you just have to do that's out of the norm to get a different result, which we have to. Like, if you want anything to change in life in general, like, you can't be doing the same thing over and over and over and expect different results. Like, that's the definition of insanity thing, you know? So, like, this is about creative expression in many different forms. So whatever you want to change in your life in the next 24 hours, like whatever is like really close to this, I want to make this change in my life within the next 24 hours, I would suggest that you look at creative avenues to get things done. Stop looking in the same direction, because you're literally running around in circles, is what I feel. Because the two men that are playing at the table, I didn't tell you this, but the two men that are playing at the table is the same man. They're both playing against each other, the chess game, and it's the same man. And he's playing himself at chess. And that kind of reminds me of that one video. I've seen some little short video a long time ago, years ago. It reminds me of that. Yeah. So, but it's kind of like that, but it's not quite. It was like these two men that were playing chess. There's something maddening about it. Thinking you can win. At the same time, you're your own loser, right? You're the winner and the loser if you're playing yourself, right? And so instead, you know, we're being called to think outside the box, think creatively, allow our creativity to flow. Spring. Yep. And that's how all these different colors are going to be coming about. Remember, I was talking about the colors right here too. It's all these different expressions that come out with this creative idea that you're going to go about, you're going to venture into within the next 24 hours. It's going to give you a lot of power. It's going to give you a new way to pursue your dreams. I feel that. Yeah. I'm going to pull one just because I like this deck now. I'm like, this deck is pretty awesome. I got to admit, this is the Getting Into the Vortex deck. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out, and then we'll go ahead and check it out. So I want to see, Getting Into the Vortex is one that's mainly for seeing what do you have to do to get into that frequency, okay? So now we're going to be asking, what can you do to get into, what can you focus on or kind of help you with getting into the frequency of, that requires this creative endeavor, okay? Let's sort of look into that, okay? Okay, I'm seeing two men standing in front of each other, and I'm looking at the shoulders, and the shoulders are like one's taller than the other, and seeing that these men are different sizes, it's talking about sizing up on something. It's sizing up. Ooh, okay, I feel like I'm on a trolley, and I feel like I'm going through the earth. You know, like how they did it for like mines, you know, like when they would like mine, you know, coal, they would have like a coal mine or something. And like I'm seeing those kinds of trolleys and I'm going through it, but it feels productive. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like ooh, like there's a speediness to it and an energy that's rather high in it. Digging deep. I'm hearing digging deep to size up. Digging deep. This is deep. This is talking about depth, and this is talking about height. Height and depth. There are many right ways for us to behave. It is possible to live upon this planet with large numbers of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways in peace. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead to endedness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. Okay. Now, let me just show you this card. See, this is what I was seeing. I was seeing the shoulders and then shoulder like that. See, I was seeing it sizing up. I was seeing that in my vision. So we're talking about, again, it's thinking outside the box. The way you tap into this creativity is thinking about others. When you think about others, you guys are going to get this other sense of like, what do others want? What are they looking for? Because I feel like the hands are like, if they're like almost like give me, like they're open to receive. And in my original meditation session before this, I was feeling like it was giving and receiving, giving and receiving. So it's looking at what other people would receive, how other people receive to how other people receive. I want to say perceive, perception, their perception of receiving. This ties into the mind when I'm going into the mind. It's looking at what other people have in their mind. What's on their mind. So if you're trying to make someone else agree with you, it's best to receive their idea in order to co-collaborate. If you're trying to get like someone, if it's a relationship, it's listening to the partner and then just looking at things from their perspective, allowing them to talk, and you just be a listening ear. And trying to understand them. And don't think about yourself. I'm hearing like don't think about yourself, because I was seeing the strategy, the strategizing, and when I was seeing the strategizing, it felt like somebody who's thinking about themselves. So it's saying like being more open to others' ideas, other people's thoughts about a situation, but also being open to other people's feelings about something. So if it's relationship, it's listening to your partner. If it's business, this is listening to other ideas. Because you see the head? It's like putting your heads together so that way you all receive. It's like that. So that's about it. So, yep. All right then. Thank you for joining me here today for our 24-hour intuitive inspirational message, okay? So today's message was about how we can listen to other people in order for us to collaborate and create something beautiful, okay, you guys? So within the next 24 hours, I would encourage you to have more of a listening ear so that way you can receive someone else's perception, and it'll allow you a new way. It'll open doors for you to get into that vortex of proper collaboration. Okay? Thank you, and have a fantastic 24. Okay? Bye.